Vishal, founder and CEO of Strategy Advisors, on the technicals and get going with the show and all the stocks that are buzzing in today's trading session. So without further ado, let's get going. The first stock that is in focus is KRN Heat Exchanger. That is in focus. In fact, the stock was locked in the upper circuit after it posted. In fact, it's still locked in the upper circuit of 5% after posting a very strong Q1 earnings with revenue more than doubling, with EBITDA and profit surging sharply. Margin also expanded to 19%, highlighting the strong operating leverage and a robust quarter. Let me quickly take you through the numbers as well over here. Well, as far as the profit is concerned, that sits at 33 crores. The revenue is also at 252 crores versus 115 crores on a year-on-year basis. The EBITDA at 48 crores versus 16 crores on a year-on-year basis. And the margin is also seeing an expansion at 19.2% versus 14.5% on a year-on-year basis. Strong set coming in for KRN Heat. On the back of that, that stock is locked in the upper circuit of 5%. But Ashish, I'll come to you. You've picked out E-Clerix for us on the charts. E-Clerix, how does that look like? Even that stock is up in about 3% today. So some moves coming in on E-Clerix services as well. Do you see this up move to continue?
Hi, afternoon to you and all the viewers. If you look at the overall market momentum from the IT space, IT sector, I think, has seen the worst of declines over the past few months. And most of the stocks have bottomed out, including E-Clerix. We can clearly see it showed a very sharp move from 1300 levels to 2000, formed a flat pattern, and now it's breaking out back on the upside. So there is a high potential that the stock can move towards the level of 2300 or possibly higher. On the downside, one can maintain a stop loss at 1750 levels.
All right, so the next stock in focus right now is Jio Financial Services. Now, they were in demand earlier in trade today. They rose as much as 3.2%, but at this point in time, trading down about 0.7%. Now, the rise actually happened after the Bank of America announced a strategic investment in the company's lending subsidiary, JioCredit. The Bank of America has pledged 18,000 crore rupees, or roughly about $1.9 billion investment in JioCredit, the NBFC lending arm of Jio Financial Services. Now, this particular deal will be giving Jio Finance and BOFA equal board representation as Jio's credit existing management continues to run the business. Now, the transaction will also create a strategic partnership between the two of them, which will essentially combine Jio's digital reach and understanding of the Indian market with BOFA's global financial services. Now, major brokerages also did turn positive after that piece of news came in. And Ashish, coming back to you next. Now, you've chosen Ambuja Cement. So what's your sense on this one?
See, if you look at this stock, it has been moving down after touching the levels of 450. And there is not a single close over the past 7 days above the prior day high, which suggests that the overall undertone is still bearish. So my suggestion would be any pullback here can be short-lived, and one can sell for the targets of around 400 on the downside. On the upside, crossing above 432 is very crucial for a reversal.
All right, let's move on then to the next counter that is in focus, and that is Astral. That is seeing some good gains after a strong Q1 with profit surging 52% and the management reiterating a positive growth outlook. The plumbing volumes are expected to grow in double digits with 16 to 18% EBITDA margins, while the adhesives are guided for a 15 to 20% growth. As far as the Q1 con call highlights are concerned, the management is confident in executing the initial full-year guidance of 20 to 25% growth. For plumbing, the full-year guidance remains double-digit volume growth and 16 to 18% EBITDA margin. The FY26 capex budget is 300 to 350 crore rupees, and the management maintains its full-year plumbing EBITDA guidance at 16 to 18%. Astral continuously gains market share, demonstrated by flat volume growth in a polymer industry that degrew by approximately 10%. But good set coming in for Astral and strong management guidance. The stock is up in a way, almost 9% in trade. But let's move on. Bharat Dynamics, Ashish. Bharat Dynamics, what are the levels that you're watching out for Bharat Dynamics?
See, we can clearly make out that over the past few days, these stocks have been doing exceptionally well. Bharat Dynamics have, on the weekly time frame, has formed a very classic inverted head and shoulder pattern. It's reversing from the lower end of around 1250. And there is a very high potential that the stock can move towards 1440 on the upside. If that level breaks, which is the neckline, we can see further upside move towards 1600. On the downside, the support for the stock is going to be around 1300 levels.
All right. Ashish, thank you very much for joining us and sharing all your insights on the stocks that you've picked out. With that, it is a wrap from us on Market Fatafat. Thank you very much for joining us, but do stay with ET Now as we bring you more.